Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Trying to test this thing out. Okay, good. So this took longer than I expected. First, I want to say hi to Denise, Salt Lake City, and Oscar. And again, I was supposed to go live at 7:30, but I got caught up on my little dinner, my birthday dinner right now at the house. I was eating, my food, my cake, and finally got this. And I was struggling a little bit to set this whole stream up. I finally got out here. Julian, hello, what's up, man? Bottle Cat, what's up? And yeah, I know there's a delay right now, so bear with me. So, if you guys didn't see my post on Facebook or on Instagram, today is my birthday, so I decided to go live today and put out a little drink right now to celebrate. In case you're wondering, I turned 29 today, man. Yeah. And thank you for saying happy birthday. How do you say, Jump Bug? What's up, man? So today, just a little quick chat, because my family's waiting up for me up there. And as today, right now, let me check right now how many subscribers I have. If I can find myself on here. 941, man. So I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers. So which means I'm gonna give a giveaway. I'm gonna give away one of my shirts. Thank you, Julian. Gracias. Thank you. Happy birthday again to Jungbug. Thank you. So yeah, so the giveaway, I'm thinking of giving away one shirt, one of my ink build-up shirts. This one, I wish I could give away more than one, but again, I am over here in Mexico, and I have a few shirts in Phoenix with my brother, so I'll have him ship. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna do the giveaway, but I'm gonna have him ship whoever wins. And I would have done two, but the shipping, for me, it's kind of pricey, so I'm gonna do one. And so yeah, so I gotta keep you guys updated on when I'm actually gonna do that. First, I'm gonna do a video so you can enter. Then later on, I'll do another live stream where I actually give away the shirt. But anyways, so today, just a little bit talking. This is my first stream, so bear with me if I'm kind of like stuttering or all over the place. So I'm gonna read the comments right now. Hold on. I was gonna ask you guys something, but I forgot what. I forgot what. I forgot what. Let me try to remember. Oh, anyways, so I do have a lot of videos right now stored, but again, since I do work in the day, I have limited time. But tomorrow, I am gonna take the day off, and if I could, I'm gonna do a video on how to do a color separation. It's gonna be I don't even know how many colors it is, cause excuse me, I don't know, but hopefully I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow. And again, if you guys have any suggestions, if you guys want me to explain something or like another kind of detour of my shop, let me know, because I'm totally happy to answer your questions, because there are some people who have asked me a question, and I'd rather explain it in a video than just writing down in the comments, because it's for me like I learn faster actually watching than reading. So yeah. Okay, where's Soda? You hit 500 subscribers today. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. You know, let me go to. Can I make sure? Oh, I'm not. Okay, there. Soda, I just subscribed to your channel. I thought I was already subscribed, but I wasn't. But so I just did it right now. Oh, my printer bottle cap. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do it tomorrow. We're gonna do that video where, because right now that printer I have, the Canon, it prints pretty good dark. I mean, it prints dark enough, way better compared to when I used to go to Office Depot. Like big difference. Like it makes exposing a lot easier. And I'm gonna do that video tomorrow. I'm gonna do the color separation, and I'm also gonna print the films using the printer, because someone asked me to do like a more detailed video of me actually printing from that printer. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna expose, because maybe if I have time, because I still don't reclaim my screens, man. Oh, they're far away, but yeah, they're still covered with ink. So hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna reclaim those ones. Do the video color separation, the print the films, and probably I'm not gonna expose, because I just remember the chemical that I use for my emulsion, the percomato. After a certain amount of time, it does lose this. I don't know how to say it, but it won't work, and it's been sitting there for since I did my CNYK print. So most likely it's not good. So I'm not gonna bother using that, because the last thing I want to do is coat those screens, expose, and for it to just wash off, and it's gonna waste me time. So most likely I'm gonna buy that new chemical, not tomorrow, but some other day. Then I'll expose. Oh, what? Oh, you get free chemicals. Man, hopefully one of my things I want to do this year is actually want to go to Mexico City and buy some actual, screen printing materials, especially the chemicals, because for example, you guys know I use gasoline and bleach for my screens, and that's okay for my wood screens because those are really cheap, but for my aluminum screens, I don't want to put gasoline nor bleach on those. So I'm going to try to get some actual, emulsion remover and ink remover. That way I won't mess up my screens, because the aluminum screens expensive for me, man. They're like what, like 4 times more than the wood screens. So I'm gonna really want to take care of those. I, I'm how do you say this? Like I use bleach for my to remove the emulsion, and a lot of people say it's the same thing as the emulsion remover, but I still want to give it a try, man. Well, for gasoline, it's not really a problem. It's just it doesn't clean. Like it does clean the ink off, but it takes a little bit longer. Cause I remember, as I could find it. Nope, I lost it. Because I bought this. No, I didn't buy this. When I went to the Festival of Mexico in 2018, they gave me this little small bottle of ink remover. Excuse me. And I sprayed it on my screen, and it washed the ink like real quick. Cause there was a problem. Maybe I could grab one of my screens. I'll grab it. No, hold on. Oh, screen saver. Right here. Okay, so this is one of the problems I had when I used the gasoline. On my one of the first print jobs, I messed up and I put the design like up to here. And since I didn't have enough long squeegees, I actually ended up using one squeegee going like this, and that costs a lot of ink to go like around here on this part. And with the gasoline, I tried to put it on there, but it wouldn't come off, and I still had the ink there. And with that chemical that they gave me, I sprayed it on there, and with the power washer, it came out right away. So that's one of the reasons I want to get it, because it does clean it faster. And gasoline, it is cheaper. I mean, here in Mexico is what, 20 pesos the liter, which is like around, I don't know, like $1 something. And it's cheap, but for my aluminum screens, I don't want to throw gasoline on there, man. What's another one? Mineral spirits cleans. I'm gonna try to look into that. What exactly is that chemical? Is it easy to find, or just let me know? Bottle. I just got the LED and LED. Got the Quants 50-watt version. Yeah, man, those LED lights, especially the UV, man, big difference, man. I still remember the first time I heard about those lights was on the print life, and I was really curious because I started with the sun, man. And when I was exposed to the sun, it's faster. It's pretty fast. I mean, it takes around like 30 seconds, but there are some problems with it. Where, example, the time of the day, if it's partly cloudy. And so yeah, and for me, I will always have bad luck, man. I remember when like I'll be at work every day, sunny, sunny, sunny. I'll ask for the day off, like, hey, I'm gonna take the day off tomorrow because I'll could expose. What happens? Sunny, I mean cloudy all day, or starts raining. I'm like, come on, man, like the entire week was cloudy, and that one day I decided to take the day off. It becomes cloudy, man. I can't expose. I could expose. I actually exposed when it was raining, like it was sprinkling. I got lucky because I thought I was gonna like underexpose, but everything went perfect. I just gave it more time. But yeah, but I didn't want to wait another day to expose. And sometimes, like the time I get off work, it's kind of already getting dark, and I'm always trying to rush with the sun, trying to beat it. And that's why I decided to buy a light. And first, I bought a regular white light. Took 10 minutes to expose my screens, man. I mean, 10 minutes is a long time. It takes, and I'll get more frustrated because I'll expose and it doesn't come out perfect. Like I only not only did I waste 10 minutes, but I had to reclaim that screen again. And yeah, with the UV light, with the yellow mesh, it takes me 1 minute 40 seconds. So big difference, man. Because between those 9 minutes, I could be doing something else. I could be setting up the screens, or getting my garments ready. So yeah, so I would highly recommend those UV lights, man. Oh, my kids. Paint thinner. Yeah, I use that only for when the paint thinner. I only use that to when I reclaim, if there's still some little residue of emotion on the like residue on my screen. I use that there to get that final clean. But I would never use it to clean the ink because it does weaken the emotion. And one is $5. I'm actually not gonna save that to look it up to see if I could find it here. Oh, what is it called? Mineral spirits. I see. Wow. Oh, hold on, I'm trying to look for that thing. Yeah. What? For that $5, hold on, where's that soda? How much? How much quantity is that? Because I'm looking here and it's, I don't know, game price is really high. I don't know. I'll probably find the long one. Soda, if you have me on Instagram or Facebook, send me a link of that chemical, because I'm looking at the wrong one because it's expensive. But anyways, I kind of wander off right now. The best solvent for ink I use is called isosol. Uh, the hell, I never used those lamps, but I heard they heat up like crazy. Ah, it's a gallon. That's $5 for a gallon. So wow, I'm looking at this over here online, and it's like around like $50, man. So I'm not really sure if I'm looking at the right one. But I was in here. Oh, the Impossible's here. What's up, man? How's this here? Right Beats, join. What's up, man? Hopefully I didn't lose anybody on here. Oh, oh. So do you guys have an idea? Something you guys may explain on a video? Because I'm really curious. Because there's been people who have left me a comment before, and sometimes I lose track. And there are some videos I try to dump, but I forgot. I'm trying to answer all your questions on the comments. And again, if you have left a comment before and I have not responded, don't hesitate to re-comment, because YouTube, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't actually show me all the comments. Like, I'll go to a video, then all of a sudden I'll see a comment right there, and then it doesn't even notify me when I get that comment, or it appears in the spam. So yeah, and I feel bad sometimes because like I'll read a comment, I'll find a comment that's like from months ago, and like, damn it, man, like, so yeah, so don't hesitate to re-comment. Whether mineral spirits and paint thinner are the same thing, by the way, but they're the same job. So mineral spirits. So do you use that to clean the ink, or for something else? Jimmy, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Jumbong Amigo shows how to align the shirts. Oh yeah, for those. Oh, excuse the noise, my kids are here, but excuse me. Um, I'll be honest. Sometimes I do have trouble aligning my shirts because the palette that I have is not completely square. I'm actually thinking of going to how do you say where they do furniture, so they could actually square me in the my palette because I have a large palette that I'm gonna use for my aluminum screens because that is the bigger one, but it's too big. I mean, the screen's here and the palette's all over here, so I'm gonna just trim it a little bit and actually make it square because that's a problem. Because sometimes like I'll line the screen perfectly, but since the palette's kind of crooked, when I line the shirt, I always get like kind of messed up. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get some new palettes because the ones I have, no good, man, no bueno. You could say like a screen opener spray, basically. But is it like thinner? Because, for example, the thinner here, if I put it on my screen, the emulsion will start breaking down, and that's the last thing I want to do. I use it right to get down with spray. I'm gonna try to look into that. I don't know. I'm just trying to find something better to clean my inks, man, because that's something I struggle with. Right? There is a small local supplier here in Mexico, but they don't sell everything. I mean, they only sell like the basics, like the ink, squeegee, and some wood screens, and the emulsion. But cleaning chemicals, they don't. They have one, but for example, I don't know. They have this, but it cleans the ink. But this is 100 pesos for 1 liter, man. 100 pesos 1 liter, gasoline 1 liter. So that's why hardly anybody buys that. They use this for, I think, I believe vinyl ink. But yeah, I am gonna do a video. I'm gonna show you guys the little local supply store so you guys get an idea of exactly what they sell. Cause it's not a lot, man, and their prices are high compared to what you can find in Mexico City. Cause Mexico City, you go there, man, it's real cheap. They go over there. No, they actually buy from over there. They have it shipped to them, and they just raise their prices. So yeah, so one of my dreams is to go to Mexico City because there's a street in Mexico City. I can't remember exactly the name of it, but you go there. I mean, the entire block is just nothing but screen printing, man. Like you'll find stores where just garments, and other store where actual equipment, chemicals, like everything, man. Like, and I'm trying to go there, man. But again, I gotta make the trip worth it because it's a 500 peso round trip for the bus, and that I don't want to go over there just to buy little things, but I'm gonna try to go one day and buy as much as I can, and hopefully I could find someone that will actually ship to me because there's some, how do you say, screen printer suppliers that have websites, but it's not like right there where you could just add to cart and have it shipped to you. No, it's like you have to write an email for a quote. They send you the quote. You agree. You send another email that you agree. Then you have to go to the bank, deposit, take a picture of the note, send it to them, and they'll finally send you with the shipping carrier. It's a big hassle. So, uh, right, I have thought about that. I actually thought about actually be selling being a supplier for garments because here there is one store kind of where they sell garments, but it's not the best shirts. But they're, so you can get wholesale. You have to buy a lot. And there's another brand here, and the closest one is in Acapulco, and that's easier, man. You could same thing. You just send your order, and they'll send you the code. And you go to the bank deposit, and it's like here. It takes 2 days to get here the shirts, and a lot of people don't use that because of the whole process. And I had thought about, actually buying a lot of shirts and selling them here locally because sometimes screen printers, they'll do an order and they'll mess up on a garment. And a lot of people, they go to Mexico City or to Cuernavaca to actually buy their garments. And it'll be a lot easier if someone was here. And I have thought about doing that as well with the inks. But again, I got to go all the way to Mexico City to actually talk to some of the people because there's the main brand here, it's Sanchez. Basically, they dominate Mexico. But to even become a distributor from them, I heard it's a big hassle. I mean, even the one that's here, the only one that's here, they say that she went through a lot to actually get approved. Okay, what else? But yeah, but yeah, hopefully I'll become a supplier. It is one of my plans. I mean, for example, the reason I became a screen printer because I always liked screen printing, but at first I wanted to become a clothing brand. But when I realized there's a lot of competition, I mean, there's a lot of people doing their own brands. Like it'll be better to actually be the one printing the shirts. I mean, so yeah, same thing with this. There's a lot of screen printers here, but only one supplier. So it'll be a nice thing to be the second one. But here in Mexico, things are a little bit different. I mean, to start a business, and people from Mexico, you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah. What else? So, does anybody have any more questions or something you guys want me to talk about? Because I'm probably be here for 10 more minutes because again, it is my birthday. Oh, let me see something. Oh, for those, if you guys are not following me on Instagram or Facebook, do me a favor and please do that. I'm trying to grow those. I'm trying to grow those. How do you say it in those social accounts? Hold on. Jump Bug, the button is not there because I need a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, that's why it's not there, man. But I'm only like 60 subscribers away, so almost there, man. And Miguel, I currently have been still screening on and off, and only been messing with letters on. I want to get into halftones, but not sure what software to use. Photoshop. I mean, you could use other software, like for example, excuse me, there is like real software, but that's expensive. I use Photoshop. It takes a little bit longer because you have to do manually, but still, once you get to know it, it's not that bad. For example, I'm still messing with the CMYK prints for the how do you say the whole angles and stuff, but for like simple coloring, like for example, if we saw the John Lennon, pretty simple, man. Not that bad. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Kind of simple enough. I think it'll be good enough for you to do at least like a single halftone. Or is it? Thank you, Martinez. Appreciate that. Jump out, yeah. So yeah, so I just have to wait. And where's? Can't remember my. I'm about to go to a year starting this YouTube. Can't remember exactly the date of my first video. That was this month. Where is it? Streamlabs. Oh, I actually have that. Streamlabs has some donation service too. But okay, I did not know that. But again, this is my first time actually using Streamlabs to do a live stream. So I'm still trying to learn it. I mean, that's why it took a long time to actually go live because I was trying to figure out how to connect it with the YouTube. Because I did first YouTube, then went to this one, Streamlabs, and I couldn't figure it out. So it's gonna take a little more practice to get, catch up with this. What else? Eddie, what's up, man? Pretty good. Aquí celebrando birthday, 29 years old. Carlos, what's up, man? Eddie, I did not know Juan's here in Mexico, but most likely not, because trying to find a place to meet, nah, it's a lot more difficult, man. But I did not know that he wasn't here in Mexico. I'm gonna ask him where he's at, man, because that's pretty cool that he's here. I'm on his way. I turned 20 in 2 weeks. Oh, that's pretty cool. Winston. Thanks, Carlo. And happy early birthday to you as well. Yeah, we're catching up to our 30s. Man. I'm 28 today. 29, my bad. And you guys know how long I've been trying to screen print? Can you guys take a guess? It's been a while, man. What's the longest you let ink sit on the screen? I don't know. I think like 5 days. 5 days, I think. Right now, I still have my screens for when I did my little, how do you say, the test prints. Still here, man. But nothing happens because this is plastical ink. I mean, it doesn't dry. And if it does dry, it'll most likely dry in the film, but you can just clean that off. It's not like water-based where it will literally block your screen right away. But with this plastic, I never had any problems with it. There will be some times where, okay, where you will print and you'll see kind of block on your screen, on your print. But again, you just clean that off with whatever you use to remove your ink. I use gasoline and it cleans out perfectly, but that's not that bad. Right now I'm close. The maestro, I mean, that guy has his ink there. I have seen him like for almost a week with the screens with ink just laying there. So yeah, and I asked him too, like, does it affect your screen? He's like, no, like you could just clean it out right away, and it won't really, like, for example, like block your entire screen where you can like clear and you won't be able to print. Right, beats 5 years. Nope, longer, man. Longer than 5 years. Did you want to start in the fight from? Oh man, Carlos, that's pretty good, man. 5 months ago, I did my first order for my job, 32 units. $800, man. I wish I could charge like you guys over in the US, but here, man, the pricing. Oh my god, like extra cheap, man. I mean, there's no like if you get like 20 shirts, I'll give you this price. You get 60 shirts, I'll give you this price. You order me 100 shirts, I'll give you this price. Here, everybody starts with the lowest price, which kind of sucks, man. It makes competition real hard. But yeah, I wish I could charge over there. I have done some orders where I actually sent to the US. Like, for them, it'll be cheaper. But for me, it's still a lot more than I will win here. And that's including shipping all over there. What haze remover do you use? I don't have any haze remover, but the haze doesn't really affect your print though. It does kind of like annoy you because it is there when you see it, and you think, even though I already know it won't really affect the print, it's still like in my mind, it will affect, even though it doesn't. But here, usually they use. I have this other chemical. It's like, oh no, actually, right now. But there's this other chemical that I use. I forgot what it's called, but it's again from Sanchez, and it does um remove those haze, the ghosts. But you gotta wear gloves because that burns your hand like crazy. Carlos, I start with speedball, water-based ink. Sweaters I sold for $45 each, mostly hoodies. Sweaters, man. I still want to do sweaters one day. Oh, you guys don't know how I started screen printing? This is answer. I've been wanting screen printing for about, where is it at? We're in 2020, 10, about 12 years now. When I was in high school, and that's when I got into the whole screen printing. But I didn't have any money for any equipment, and the first thing how I started was stencils, man. I'll print a design on regular paper, cut it out with the, how do you say, those blades, the Exacto blade. I'll grab some screen printing ink that I'll buy from Michael's, a brush, and literally I'll just start tapping on the stencil on the shirt, and that's how I did my first shirts, man. And then later on, I did end up buying, I think it was a speedball package too, where it was the screen and this type of emotion, but it wasn't the one where you expose the sun. It's basically the one where you have to actually brush it onto the screen. First you draw your design, and you start covering it manually. Yeah, that was, oh my god, the struggle, man. Sleeveless, everyone is printing now. Harder to get more for shirts these days. Have to cut prices to compete. Yeah, man, that's what sucks again for this business. And for example, here in my city, I mean, most of the people that buy screen print who ask for that service are not like clothing brands. It's just people like for they have stores, for their uniforms for their employees or shirts they're gonna give away. And for them, they just look for the cheapest price, man. They'll come up to you asking like, how much for this, and they'll say okay. They go to the next guy and ask the same questions, and they'll just pick for the cheapest one. Uh, Honestly, I could give a really cheap price. I could give it cheaper than the people here, but since I do work from home and I'm not at somewhere renting, but I don't want to do that because when I do have a print job, sometimes I do take the day off from work. So I'm not, I'm losing a day off from work, money right there. And just to make a little few pesos, I'm not even gonna bother with that because sometimes things go wrong. Where, like when I first started, like sometimes the screens will not go perfectly, or I'll stay in the shirts, replace it. So yeah, so I'm trying to avoid going really cheap on my prices, trying to make it worth it. And hopefully, I'm trying to focus more on people that will actually care more about the quality than just the price. Bottle cap, I bet you could sell your own designs printed by your right through your channel. And yeah, I actually thought about that, but again, a lot of my viewers are from the US, and shipping from here, from Mexico to over there, is expensive. The only way to do it is if I actually sell like minimum of 12 shirts to the US, and from there have my brother ship it. But yeah, but the bad thing is you gotta know exactly what size to send, because there's been times where people ask me like, do you have this size? I'm like, no, I don't have that size. So probably the only way that will work is actually doing like a pre-order. But I still thinking of that, doing that. I'm actually thinking of doing that for new shirts. It's actually for the shirt I'm gonna do tomorrow for the color separation. So yeah, so if people like it, most likely I will send some so you guys can actually buy it. Carlos, I kind of have a hard time removing all the emotion when reclaiming all the screen after production. Any tips? Well, for me, it's kind of hard to say because probably the chemicals that I use will not go for you. For example, since I do have some residue on my emotion, and it's that chemical that I have here, but I don't have it right now because I ran out. Over it's hidden, but it's this chemical. It works perfectly for those removing those little because the residues that got left over. But a lot of people use thinner, but I don't really want to put that on your screen. It depends on you. If you want to take that risk and use it, it doesn't really like affect it that much, but I don't know. Because you could give it a try on no screen that you probably know you won't use. I don't really use thinner because I don't know. It just smells, man. It smells. What was it? Jumbo. All right, man. Peace out, man. Thanks again for the happy birthday. Yeah, it won't be a lot of emotion left over on the cream screen, but there will be spots like the size of nickel sometimes. Yeah, but me sometimes like what I do is you could probably do with your emotion remover is just hit it again right there. That's what I do sometimes with the bleach. I do that, or just with the power washer, just start blasting it. Sometimes that helps too, or just leave it soaking. I get you. I use a pressure washer to wash it off, but I don't want to go to the car wash all the time. You know. Yeah. Then right there, I will highly recommend you to save up for a pressure washer. I don't actually have one. I have one, but it's actually my boss letting me borrow it. Big difference, man. Because before, oh my god, it would literally take me like a half an hour to reclaim the screen because this is how I reclaim the screen. Okay, got stuck. Just by scrubbing, man. Scrubbing. It with my spray bottle. If you thought it was how do you say like time consuming, removing how do you say okay, oh I lost the words. Washing it out stencil with the spray bottle. Imagine reclaiming with that spray bottle, man. Oh my gosh, I remember that. Half an hour for one screen. If I was lucky, half an hour. And that's when I decided, I want a pressure washer. But my boss had told me I have one. I hardly usually could borrow it in the meantime. I'm like, okay. And that has saved me a lot of time, man. Because with that, real quick, man, you don't have to worry about, because sometimes for example, when I would do with just by scrubbing it, the bleach would start drying on me on the power washer real quick. So I highly recommend you save up for that, man. Have you tried the emulsion sheets? About a 5 pack to try it out if it was a quick burning screen because you don't have to let the emulsion dry quick. Nah, I highly doubted that they sell that here. I've seen some online. I've seen some on YouTube videos where those sheets, but never tried because they don't sell it here. I keep swapping between you and Juan. Sure, all that love. Oh, Juan's live right now. I did not know that, man. And Julian, what's your day job? Well, my day job is I make tortillas, so you can believe that. Yeah, I've been doing that for hold on, down 6. Oh my god, 8 years almost. 8 years. Oh my god, that's a long time, man. Yeah. Oh, 8 years of making tortillas here, man. I can't believe that, man. When I actually got here, when I first arrived here in Mexico, I tried looking for a screen printing shop to work at, but nobody will hire, man, because a lot of this business is just themselves, and they use probably like they'll have like a nephew or someone helping them out. They don't really hire regular people. Sometimes they do in December because that's when they get real busy. But yeah, man, if I would have gotten a job screen printing, man, I would have like 8 years experience right now. But no, I have 8 years experience of making tortillas, man. And it's tough because I do work 7 days a week, Monday through Friday. I mean Monday through Sunday, from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So that's why I have little time on this whole screen printing. Like, gotta get up early. So I've been up like sometimes screen printing like to 1 in the morning. I have to get up the next day, and even two right now, I get real tired because I have a lot of things to do, and I have little amount of time. I have, especially with kids. But yeah, I can't wait till the day I actually quit. I'm waiting for that day, man. Doing screen printing full time and leaving the tortillas behind, man. Les Whitley, me too. Are you talking about working at tortillas too, man? Cross A, but even when letting the extreme expose for a long time, even with using calculator, it will still wash out on spots. And that's probably your emotion right there, Carlos. Make tortilla shirts. uh, I probably. I don't know. There's like a meme right here in Mexico where it's Tor, but it says tortillero. Hilarious, man. I should make a shirt like that, but I gotta find the design. Juan is in Mexico. You need to meet up with him. But what part? Because I live way south of Mexico, man. I mean, way south. I mean, I could find one here, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna send a quick message to Juan right now. Then I might stop at the ISS. He already stopped. My bad. I was gonna ask him where he was at. Oh, he is alive. My bad. Oh no. I was gonna ask him where he's at, but he already ended his stream. Did he? Okay. Where is it at? Excuse me. I can help out with the design. I owe you for your nice tricks. Oh, thanks, man. Because designing for me, I'm not good at designing, man. Let me subscribe to you real quick so I won't lose you. Oh crap, where am I? Yeah. Well, Julian, if you want, or if you can, if you do a design, I will happily, work on it here, especially on the channel. And I'll see what I can do with it. Hopefully make some shirts. Because that is pretty funny making tortilla shirts. I gotta make some chicken shirts as well. Have you guys noticed that you guys could have not heard any chickens in my videos lately? I don't know why, but they kind of behave now. They don't make that much noise. Carlos say, do you use a chemical to clean the plastic ink on the screens when you finish printing? Clean the ink itself. Well, Again, here I use gasoline because for me it's the only thing that easy to get a hold of and cheapest because they don't sell ink remover here. And gasoline it works pretty good, but some people say it kind of fixes your mesh, but I'm not really sure. It does take, especially on where is it, on black and white. It takes a little bit longer to clean those. I don't know why. I mean, for the rest of the colors, it cleans off easily, but black and white, especially on the black, takes a while to clean on the ink. But it works best if you use like a certain cloth because I use paper towels, but it does not work good. For example, the maestro he uses scraps because I guess he has a friend that does they do shirts and they give him the leftovers and he uses that to clean his screens and a lot easier because I'll see him clean his screens with the gasoline and I'm like, man, now why is it that when you clean it comes out like right away real easily, but when I do it, it doesn't do it nicely, and probably because I use paper towels. Where is it? I can't. Hold on. ¿Qué se mi celular? Espérame. Hold on, my daughter, she wants to use my cell phone. Dile hola a todos. Dile hola. Say hello. Yeah. Okay. Where was I? Julian, I sent you an email. Alright, man. I'll read my email after I finish this. Supposedly it was supposed to be half an hour, and I've been going, I don't know how long now. Almost an hour. Okay, so to extend my job. Oh no, my bad. Soda and no, the chickens are why why we are all here. More chickens. Yeah, it's because I at the beginning I would do all my videos in the day. In the day they're mostly all noisy, but when I do my videos now, they're probably sleeping, so they don't make that much noise. But maybe tomorrow. So, les chickens are now los compuestos. uh, hey, just so you guys know, those chickens that I do have here, because my mom raises them, because she does eat them. And I remember my brother came to visit. He came with his kids. They were all like, Nana, kill the chicken, kill the chicken. But yeah, there's a lot of chickens, but again, they're sleeping. Eddie Jr., I like the roosters. Yeah. I'm actually happy because at first they were annoying because I would try to record. But at the end, it came like a thing of the channel. That's why I decided to add the chicken to the logo. And I'm happy because it basically completed the logo, man. Because before this wasn't here, it kind of looked empty. But with that, I do need like a mascot for the channel. So perfect. It is. There's another channel. I don't know where is it at, but this guy, I think he's in the Philippines, screen printing. I mean, I thought I was struggling with my press and the way I would cure my shirts, but that guy, he would do CMYK prints, no press, just every shirt eyeballing in, and I saw his video. Same thing, roosters in the background, hilarious. I started laughing because it reminded me of myself. Where is it? So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. No problem. I'm gonna have to go away for a while because I'm running out. Fresh ink. What do I need to start vinyl printing? Good question because I want to know too because I want to do that as well. Now, not only do I want to do vinyl for shirts, but how do you say it, car decals? Because here in Mexico, in my city, oh my god, doing vinyl decal is good business because you got all the taxis and all the, they call it here combis. Basically, you could say like kind of like mini buses type of taxis. They all have vinyl decals on their vehicles. You know the numbers. You know their routes. And I won't go into that because man, that's if you get those clients, good business. Because there's a lot of taxis here. I mean, there's I don't know. There's like a few. I don't know, quite like thousands because so much taxis that they literally had to create a system where like they had to label all the taxis again with vinyl. You know, one yellow, one green, one blue. And for example, Monday the blues cannot ride today. Tuesday the pinks cannot ride today. That's how many taxis there are. So that's what I'm doing to vinyl as well. But I have no idea what to buy. Why do people even use water-based inks besides so it feels soft on the fabric? I don't know. Probably that's what. Well, you also can do water-based ink. I heard you can use it on other things as well, like for example boxes and stuff. But here, nobody uses water-based. If I were to do water-based, I'll be probably the only one doing it because nobody does it here. That even the supply store where I go, they stopped selling it because they said nobody bought it because it's too hot in here, man. I mean, it's hot, 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 hot. I even went to when I went to Vespa and they're talking about water base and they asked me, do you use water base? Like no. And they're like, where you from? And I told them where, like, oh yeah, it's too hot over there. You can't use that. Screen printing lasts way longer.